especially from my EP, that I don't eat baloney. I'm not going to do that. Let's move along now. Law enforcement personnel have been deployed to escort MyCiti buses on various routes across the city. The city of Cape Town says an estimated 13 million rand in damages has been recorded after attacks on buses and infrastructure over the last month. 2 MyCiti buses were set alight this week, while another was petrol bombed and stoned last month. Meanwhile, a number of MyCiti employees are in the 4th week of a wildcat strike. Mariska Botha, a reporter in the Western Cape, filed this report for us.
We saw for ourselves how the city has deployed not only traffic personnel but also private security companies to secure, first of all, the station where people get on and off, and then of course to escort them all the way along the route to the N2 where they follow them all the way to their different stops, and then on the N2 the bus makes its way down to Cape Town, and then those vehicles makes a loop and comes back to the station to escort the next bus. We understand that this measure is being taken during peak hour in the morning and afternoon, but at this stage we're not sure of the capacity exactly how many personnel is deployed to do that. We did hear, however, from the city's JP Smith, who's tasked with safety and security, who said this is unsustainable because it's taking resources that could be used elsewhere in the city. Of course, Metro Police is also involved in that exercise. We understand from commuters that the areas like Kuyasa and Khayelitsha are very dangerous for themselves too, even if they make their way to the stations to get onto those buses. And all of them that we spoke to have welcomed this new measure by the city to ensure that their buses are safe. This, of course, is a result of attacks on MyCiti buses. We saw 2 this week. 2 were torched, 1 in Milnerton and 1 in Khayelitsha. And of course, last month, 1 was petrol bombed and stoned at Kuyasa interchange in Khayelitsha. And the city says that can simply not be allowed anymore. It's costing them millions of rands in terms of damages. It causes delays. It also threatens their staff and commuters that use these buses. But in the meantime, as you can see behind me, I'll just step out so you can see them. Workers from MyCiti, including bus drivers and ticket sellers and personnel that work in the stations, are on a wildcat strike demanding to be insourced by the city. They say they are tired of being personnel of outsourced companies. They say the buses belong to the city, the infrastructure belongs to the city, and workers too should be employed by the city of Cape Town directly. They, of course, are now in the 4th week of their strike. Their numbers were much bigger a month ago. Now we're looking at around 100 people. But of course, this is also causing devastation for them because it's no work, no pay. We spoke to them a little bit earlier and they told us the impact on their families is also great. They say thus far all meetings they've had with stakeholders has been fruitless, but they hope to have communication soon again and have meetings, and they say they will not stop their strike until they are insourced by the city as well. We don't know how long the escorts for the buses will last. Also, this strike will continue until they are insourced, the workers say, and it's certainly a situation that we will follow closely.
Our reporter Mariska Botha reporting from Cape Town. At Cape Town.